Prey 2, also known as Predator 6, is the next potential Predator film and a possible sequel to Dan Trachtenberg's Prey, which depicted a young female Comanche warrior named Naru fighting a predator in 1719. In this video, we will look at the most recent news about Predator 6 and how Vin Diesel's Riddick could be linked to the Predator. Make sure to watch until the end, because the theories are insanely good. Prey 2 is still in the rumor mill, and there has been no word on what other Predator sequels might entail. No Predator sequel has ever continued the previous film's story or characters. However, because Prey was well received by fans and critics, the studio may do a direct continuation of Naru's story in a new film set in the early 1700s on the Great Plains. Will Amber Midthunder make a comeback? If the studio does make a direct sequel to Prey, Amber Midthunder will almost certainly reprise her role as the Comanche warrior Naru. Coco, the Carolina dog who plays Naru's faithful companion Sari, may also make an appearance. Potentially, Dan DiLiegro might return to play a new Predator. Assuming the next Predator film is not a direct sequel to Prey and takes place in the present day, Arnold Schwarzenegger has been long rumored to reprise his role as Dutch in a Predator sequel. When a new Predator film is announced, there are always rumors that Dutch will appear. For the Predators, Robert Rodriguez stated from the start that he wanted Arnie to appear, but he was still busy. Arnold Schwarzenegger had lunch with director Shane Black in March 2016 to discuss The Predator. Arnold's character Dutch appeared in the final moments of an early draft of The Predator. He steps out of a helicopter and invites Quinn, Casey, and Rory to accompany him. Schwarzenegger was dissatisfied with the script and refused to participate, stating that he would only do it if there's a chance that they rewrite it or make it a more significant role. WWF wrestler The Rock, who would have taken over the Dutch role, has also been in the spotlight. In September 2003, The Rock denied any involvement in a Predator film. Another wrestler, John Cena, was rumored to be involved in a 2005 remake of Predator. Prey, Naru, and Sari are looking up to the skies at the end of the animated credits when 3 Predator ships appear. Raphael Adolini's flintlock pistol has yet to be told its full story. The flintlock pistol is eventually taken from Naru's Comanche tribe and ends up in the hands of the Predator Greyback. City Hunter, as seen in Predator 2, begins hunting Colombian and Jamaican gang members in Los Angeles in 1997. Lieutenant Mike Harrigan eventually tracks City Hunter down to his mothership and kills him. Predator Greyback rewards Harrigan with the flintlock pistol. Before the announcement of The Predator, the most popular theory was that Rodriguez would return to do a direct sequel to Predators with Adrian Brody. The ending left a lot to be desired, but I imagine it would be difficult to tell a new story without repeating the first film. In July 2010, Rodriguez stated that he had a few ideas for Predator 4. He claims that Predators establishes a new story, location, and world for a potential sequel. It could be a completely different story if Rodriguez isn't involved. Over the years, there have been numerous proposals for a new Predator sequel. Before Predators, there were about 3 scripts for Predator 3 floating around the internet. The first, Predator 3: The Deadlier of the Species, was written by Sam Park and stars Arnold Schwarzenegger's character Dutch in New York during a blizzard. A predator arrives in New York and seeks out Dutchmen to murder him. Now let's look at the theory that connects 2 sci-fi franchises. The Chronicles of Riddick and Predator franchises are 2 of the most popular in science fiction, and a theory links them both via Riddick and the Predator. Richard B. Riddick is one of science fiction's most intriguing characters, and now a Predator theory has linked Riddick to a classic franchise. Riddick was introduced in Pitch Black as an anti-hero with luminescent eyes that gave him superior night vision, and it was revealed in its sequel, The Chronicles of Riddick, that he was a member of the Furian race, hypertrophied humans whose incredibly harsh home planet turned them into super warriors. Riddick rose to become the leader of the Necromonger Empire, but in Riddick, the franchise's 3rd installment, he was once again on the run. Riddick didn't spend all of his time on his home planet, but he developed incredible agility, strength, and combat skills according to one Reddit user. The timeline of Riddick's origins, combined with its progression in the Chronicles of Riddick films, suggests a link between him and the powerful alien species. The Yocha are the most dangerous hunters in the galaxy, always on the lookout for exceptional challengers with whom to engage in deadly combat, and they may have been interested in Riddick for a variety of reasons. Theory: following Lord Marshall's murder attempt, Riddick was rescued by a predator. The Lord Marshall, the Necromonger's ruler, attempted to murder Riddick as an infant during a Furian massacre in the hopes of gaining converts to the Underverse and ridding himself of a prophetic Furian male who would one day grow up to destroy him. According to the Reddit theory, after witnessing the annihilation of Riddick's homeworld Furia, the Predator absconded with Riddick following the Lord Marshal's purge, safely tucking him away from future attempts on his life. He was then raised as a Yocha clan member, either as a servant or in a more combative role. A Predator would have had reasons to reveal itself to Riddick, given their cloaking abilities and reputation as hunters who stalk their prey. Riddick might have been thought to have potential, especially if someone like the Lord Marshal was looking to get rid of him. It could have been curious about the Furian species and wanted to see if they would make good prey one day. Or, less likely but not impossible, a compassionate Predator felt pity for the Furian infant and decided to save him out of a strong sense of justice. Riddick's combat skills are explained by Predator training. Predator training would have covered everything from why a Predator keeps its victim's skull to how to spot and exploit an opponent's weaknesses. It would have explained how Riddick has proven himself in combat against a wide range of opponents, a trait he shares with the Yocha, who have fought humans, xenomorphs, and everything in between. If Riddick was raised and trained by a Predator, it would explain why he was so effective in combat against creatures such as the Raptors from Pitch Black, Necromancers from the Chronicles of Riddick, and mercenaries in Riddick. Riddick, like a Predator, can kill hardened warriors with swift ease and differentiate between multiple targets using only his nose, as well as leap great heights, climb obstacles, and disappear completely. He prefers to stalk his prey and analyze their method of attack before engaging in combat. While being a Furian gives you abilities like superior strength, quick healing, and Riddick's eyeshine, others can be attributed to training under a Predator. Riddick, for example, will strike without warning and even conceal his victims' bodies to confuse other enemies, making him more stealthy than a typical melee fighter. Riddick could have already fought and killed a Predator. It's possible that the Predator took Riddick for nefarious reasons, possibly to use Riddick as an experiment of his. The Predator could decide that when Riddick reached a certain age, he could be hunted for the sport if he understood Furian's physicality, psychology, and other components. If Riddick had retained any of the skills that being raised by Predators would produce, he could have defeated the Yocha and rejoined the rest of the galaxy before being sent to Butcher's Bay. Prey demonstrated that a Predator film could be unique, and the precedent for a Yocha training a human has already been established in the Predator comics, in which an orphan girl trains to be a Predator and then hunts aliens alongside her clan. Nothing in Riddick's backstory suggests that a Predator couldn't have trained him and helped him hone the abilities he wields so expertly in the Chronicles of Riddick franchise. With Riddick 4 on the horizon, this could be the perfect crossover to rekindle interest in the franchise. Well, that's it. For now, subscribe to the channel to get updated regularly with the latest news and reviews on upcoming movies from us. And do not forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching.